for joining today's session. Before we begin, we will start with a quick mind relaxation. So let's sit back and relax. And just observe what's in our awareness. What are we aware of at this moment? Are we aware of our surroundings? Are we aware of the events that have happened to us all day long? What is in our awareness? Are we aware of the most important reason for our life, for every present moment? What is the most important thing? How would we define what is most important to me? Are we aware of that? What is truly in our awareness? Not momentarily, but is persisting in our awareness for a long period of time. The awareness of our physical existence, the awareness of worldly situations comes very natural to us without making any extra effort to think about it. This worldly awareness is natural to us. Outer worldly awareness is our default awareness. But there's a higher dimension where we can take our awareness to. It won't be natural. It will require some conscious effort. Effort in the form of thinking about it. And then, yes, this awareness can start to root into a space of peace, into a higher dimension, a dimension beyond physical existence. And that effort is as simple as creating awareness of a space of peace. An inner space of peace. And for the awareness to stay in this space of peace, we have to shed or drop the default awareness of physical existence and the physical world we are surrounded by. So the conscious effort is only to shed the default awareness. And then this whole inner space of stability, peace, tranquility becomes available to us. But we have to shed that layer of default awareness in order to be able to experience this already existing inner space. So when we want to enter this inner space, we leave everything behind. We drop everything. We become empty, empty of everything. Bodily awareness, worldly situations, bodily relations, bodily possessions, everything. And now we enter this space. The goal is to make this awareness our default awareness, where we are in this space, where we are empty from everything. And with few minutes of experience of living in this space, awareness of this space, it becomes gradually our natural state. Just the way today our natural state of awareness is of this bodily world, of our physical presence, our physical surroundings. Because from time to time, day to day, over a period of years and years, we've just been aware of everything that we see around us. And we got habitual, and it became our natural awareness. And we were completely shut down from a dimension, a much higher dimension, where none of this exists. I still exist, but without physical matter, without association with physical matter. I still exist. And who am I? A natural energy of peace, of deep wisdom, of immense powers. Energy of complete contentment and bliss. A very stable, pure energy. So when I am aware of who am I, and I spend some time on a daily basis in this awareness, in this inner space, in this higher dimension, that is when I truly realize myself. That is when I truly realize myself. And coming into this world with this realization of who am I means living in this world free of all bondages, of all karmic pulls, liberated from every negative energy, and living life to its fullest extent with full stability, full inner balance, unaffected by anything, and only emanating the energy that I am, which is peace, which is power, inner powers. These are powers of the mind. Bliss, loving energy, and contentment. And this can only happen when we shed the layer, the default consciousness of this external world and spend some time with our own self to feel the energy of what we are made up naturally of. So focus within, turn within to meet myself. All the answers lie within. Who am I? Only if we could convince ourselves to anchor our mind into this inner space of self realization, only if we could anchor our mind here in this inner space, we would unlock all the treasures of life. We would unlock the key to happy, peaceful living, where there will be chaos all over us, but we would still be happy and peaceful. So let's take a deep breath. Breathe out and gradually come back into the awareness of this session. Thank you.
Hello, welcome everyone. Good evening to the 14th session of Python programming. That was really a wonderful meditation. Thank you, Sister Raki. So, can everyone hear me? Is my voice clear? You can give a thumbs up. If you can hear me properly. Okay. I can see some of the people have joined from mobile. That's totally fine. Uh, but it would be better if you have a laptop with you so that you can practice along with me also in the session. It's really important to practice whatever we are studying. So first step, we have to learn the concept and then we have to apply the concept which we are learning. Just by learning and only theory will not work. We have to do the practicals also by writing the code, by typing the code on the computer. Perfect. So in the last session, we studied about file handling. So today there will be just an extension of file handling. Let me quickly go to my Replit. My screen is visible, right? Everyone is able to see my screen? No? Right now? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So today we are going to study about a function in file handling, which is read lines. Okay, so we saw different modes in the last session. We can open a file with the write mode, with a read mode. These are different modes we can open a file. So we use the read function. There is also one more function called read line. So let's see what exactly it is. First of all, I'm going to create a file here as myfile.txt. Inside it, I'm just going to write some statement. Okay, I have just written some lines. Let's go to main.py. Now, I'm going to open my file first of all. So f equals to open method. I'll write the name of the file there. I'll write the mode, just the read mode. And then I'm going to use a dot read line. This is a function we want to use, read line. There was one read. Now this is read line. Okay. So for the read line, I'm just going to give an if statement there. If not line, then I want to give the break keyword. The loop will break there. and print the line on the screen. If I see the output, I can see everything is printed on the screen. All the lines are there. That's what we have in our file. It is printing each and every line. So that is the use of read line function. It is going to read the text line by line from your file. Make sense? Yes. You're able to follow? Please reply yes or no. Okay. Yeah. Very good. So this is the read line method. Now, next, what we want to see, we just want to apply this, what is the real purpose of this function? So there is a method called split method, we will be using the split method here. So instead of this, let me just change and I will just write some random numbers. There are 3 students and they have scored marks in 3 subjects. So I will write the marks here. And okay, these are the marks of 3 students scored in 3 different subjects. Now the content has been changed in the file. What I'll do, I'll just comment this out. Okay, I will comment this thing. Okay. Next, again, I'm just going to use the while loop there. And the increment operator, which is I plus 1, line equals to, like how we did in the previous one, line equals to f dot read line. And then again, I will just write the if statement, on line break. All right. Now, after the break, what I want to do, I want to create 3 variables here. M1. So in the M1, we are going to store the marks of the first student. So since the marks is an integer, so I'll write int there. Dot split. We want to use the split function here, which is split split function. From where we want to split? We want to split from the comma. You can see 55 comma 68 comma. So from the comma we want to split. So I'm just going to mention the split and the from where exactly, from which point. So I'll just put from the comma. Okay, and then I'm just going to put the index here. So the index will be actually inside the function, which is 0. Same thing will be repeated for the rest of the students, which is M2. And here I will just change this to 1. And this will be M3, 2. All right, okay. Now, we have used the split function. We want to print it on the screen. So, print. I will use the F string here. I hope you are all familiar with it. This is not sounding something new to you because I hope everyone is attending the session regularly. So here, I'm just going to use an F string here, marks of student I will just write I there. In bats is M1. This will be English. This will be Hindi. Okay. You can take any subject. That's totally fine. Now here I will write 2 and 3. Okay. So we have done everything. And finally, we have to print the line on the screen. Okay. Now let's see the output. Name error. I is not defined. Okay. So what I will do, I here equals to I plus 1.